Dragon Ball Z Kakarot clears Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. I'll make this video quick and short, quick and easy for y'all. For one, I raged more playing Kakarot. I raged more. When you first fight Raditz, everybody know Raditz was hard to beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting Majin Buu. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously when you start training with Whis, everybody knows how that intense training. It was like to get your player, whether you was a Goku, Vegeta, a Piccolo, or Gohan, your Trunks, to get your player up to level 200, 300, to really get there, it was a battle, bro. Like you actually felt like, and I'm not trying to chase nostalgia, but you actually felt like every day I got to put in this work so I can get my player up. You know what I'm saying? Like it felt like I was really trying to reach something. That's how I felt when I was a kid playing Tenkaichi 3. That's the first reason. The story, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't make the story unbearable. I know it's hard to play the story every single time because it's like you watch the show a million times, you play multiple games. So playing the same saga, playing this saga, playing that saga is probably going to get hard to do. Some people don't like the story stuff because it's like, bro, it's the same story. We already done seen it. But Dragon Ball Z Kakarot made it in such a way where it, like, for me personally, I kept on going. You know what I'm saying? They even had the flying stuff. They even had the flying stuff around where you're flying from each location like they did in Budokai 3. The only downside about that is running into people you're not trying to fight all the time because you need your life to fight the real people. And that's another thing that brings it to my next point. It was so good to the point where I'm actually looking up, how do you do this? How do you not run into, is there a way to avoid fighting the people, fighting the villains when you're flying to a new destination? Is there a way to avoid them? Like when I actually open YouTube and I'm looking stuff up, how to do this, how to do that, that means I'm overly intrigued in the game. I didn't do that shit for Sparking Zero. You know what I'm saying? And I gave Sparking Zero so many chances, bro. So many chances, from the bad graphics, it's not like, as far as graphics, as far as how the attacks look, how the attacks land, you know what I'm saying? Energy blast, the clashing, you know what I'm saying? The hits, the no sound effects with certain stuff. Like I really gave it a chance, bro. Constantly playing. But Kakarot had me literally looking up how can I get more sensu beans? How can I get more heal aids? How can I do this? How can I do that? You know what I'm saying? Obviously get the Dragon Balls and, wish for a lot of Zenny, but I was over here looking up stuff, how to get more heal aids, ultra heal aids, you know what I'm saying? Super heal aids. How do I get more sensu beans? You know what I'm saying? How can I get more money? Like I'm actually looking these things up, bro. It was like, the drive was there. When you playing, like I said, when you get to the point where you're training with Whis, bro, it was crazy you trying to fight the level 100 Whis. Then you trying to beat the level 200 Whis. Oh my, bro, you had to level up your character so much because everybody knows when Whis hits you, that's damn near a bar of life right there. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to it had you, if you play sports and you trying to do something for the first time, maybe you're trying to dunk for the first time, you're working on your ball handling. You know what I'm saying? Anime goes hand in hand with sports if you're an athlete. If you know, you know. But if you're really working on a particular move, whatever sport it is, you at the batting cage just trying to hit a grand slam, or like you at the batting cage just trying to hit a literally the ball out the park. Literally, you sitting there for hours. That's literally how it was playing Kakarot, especially when you have to do the Whis training, when you're fighting Raditz, fighting Majin Buu. Like it was literally a battle. You know what I'm saying? And it was more, the cutscenes felt more, like I said, realistic.
Kakarot, you really are something else. I think I finally figured it out. I think I know why a genius like me can't keep up with you.
The only thing I say about Kakarot was there was no free battle, which that's something they had to sacrifice to make the game as good as it was. But there was also, I kind of like keeping it the voices from Dragon Ball Z versus Kai. I like Kai better than DBZ up until the Cell Saga, really. Like after like the Majin Buu saga, Dragon Ball Z final chapters, like that was it's watchable, but I prefer Dragon Ball Z in that one. But Dragon Ball Z Kai up until the Cell saga to me, like after the Cell saga to me is better than DBZ. It was just more smooth in my opinion. But the voices, I just think that Dragon Ball Z Kakarot should have kept the regular voices. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I say. That and then running into people when you'd fight. You just kept on wanting to play. Everybody, like literally, I would look up a video and see, oh, heck of people in the comments like, bro, thank you, thank you, thank you, because everybody was trying to figure out how to do certain things. Like you was more curious playing that game. Also, the fights too, like. If you're getting like in Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, the unlimited like the combos where they could keep on hitting you from behind, teleport and keep on hitting you from behind, bing bing, like that shit being hella hard to stop got annoying. It was never like that. There was always a limit. But that one, you literally have to like block it at a certain like the timing has to be damn near perfect. But in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, there was, for one, if you're guarding somebody, like if you're blocking, they really had to break through your defenses to get straight to that, to actually hit you. And then that stunned you. And also the stun too. The stun was beautiful, bro. The stun literally, like once you stun somebody, the amount of the like damage you could do to them after that. And then I liked how your ultimate attack would look when you had somebody stunned. You get what I'm saying? I like that. And I like the surge mode too. And I also like the realistic part of, because at first I didn't, but then I grew to like this. If you are in Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, either or whatever, if you in Super Saiyan God mode, if you in Super Saiyan Blue, bro, I liked how your energy actually would go down. And you have, because like when your energy goes down, that means you're going to change back. Just like in the show, even though obviously they last long in their transformations, but for the most part, yeah, when they're low on energy, they would change back. I like that because it just felt more real. It was literally way more realistic. It's the little key details in this type of game that's gonna make the difference and separate it. Because like I said, we already are 20 some years in. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 came out 2007. You know what I'm saying? That's regarded as the best game. I see some people say Raging Blast is in there. I personally didn't really play Raging Blast like that. I played it here and there. I see people have Budokai 3 as the best game. You know what I'm saying? I see people put, what's the other one? I forget the other one. It has like a lot of cutscenes though. I see some people have that as the best game. You know what I'm saying? But Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero has got nothing but like, it was playable for a little bit, but it's really not like, it's just not it, bro. Honestly. And I'm not the type of I hate when people just don't give new shit a chance, because I try to be a person that doesn't get caught up in the past and caught up in nostalgia. I think nostalgia really does hurt us. But I can't get like Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. I'm not gonna lie. What they should do, honestly, is just make Tenkaichi 4. That should already be in the works. I see the mod gameplay and stuff. That should already be in the works. And what you should do is just make that like, give it the same dragon history that you did in Tenkaichi 3, but this time with Goku Black. This time with Jiren, or Jiren, the Tournament of Power. This time with Beerus. Like, actually do it like that in that style. You know what I'm saying? Obviously add some new features in, that make it interesting. Like the tournaments, and the tournaments was really good, really simple. You know what I'm saying? Simplify the game. Don't overcomplicate it. That's the same thing they do in 2K. You try to overcomplicate shit, it throws people off. But yeah, I like the realisticness of how when your energy is low, you change out of your transformation, because for one, it makes me want to do is get the job done immediately because I know my energy is dropping, the fighting Golden Frieza, fighting Beerus, like it was just more things you did, like that you did. It had you play. I'm pretty sure everybody played Kakarot way longer than they played Sparking Zero. The amount of time and hours you put into Kakarot trying to level up. You can use sensu beans in the middle of a fight, trying to get enough money to buy sensu beans, to buy healers, to buy the sacred water, the awakening water, because that's what leveled you up. You know what I'm saying? Like once I found out, oh my God, I could just keep on. Oh, this gonna be my way to beat Whis. This is how I'm leveling up fast. This is how I'm gonna beat Beerus too. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up after getting awakening, the super awakening water, ultimate awakening water. It was those things that kept you playing, those certain features that kept you like you just kept on going. You get what I'm saying? Like you just literally kept on going. You trying to get all the money in the world. You trying to do this, trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here going to get all the Dragon Balls, get all the money so I could go buy all this stuff and keep leveling up. And I liked how they had that feature where when you're training, you could fight. It was like you had to beat, like it was like 999 of Frieza soldiers, literally. And you were timed and you had to beat it within a certain time. And I liked how you could have two people and two sidekicks who did side attacks pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Then when you're like, there was a certain mode you get where you could all unleash your ultimate attack together. You know what I'm saying? And I was personally like, that is just something like once I lost in that so many times and I raged so many times. And you know what that does? That brings back that kid-like energy. Again, not trying to get too caught up in nostalgia, but that kid-like energy is what keeps you playing. When you get furious at why you keep losing at something, that's what keeps you playing. And that's just how I personally felt playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It's probably other features that I'm missing. You know what I'm saying? Dragon Ball Z Kakarot obviously didn't go past the Majin Buu saga, but it had other things. You know what I'm saying? I liked how you can go to the past and fight people. You know what I'm saying? What else? They had other features how you could bring certain people back to life who you already killed, but that was pointless though, because they didn't really have much talking and stuff. That was pointless. But I just like that aspect of it. You know, it was just, you know, that to me makes Kakarot way better than Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Y'all comment down below. Let me know y'all opinions, man. Be sure to like, share, subscribe if you're new, man. More videos coming soon.